Well, I wasn't even going to make a video today, but I haven't been up in a week, just with the weather and work and a couple of family things. But yeah, first thing I come to, yeah, I should have put it on the slab. I'm trying to work out what's happened to it, to be fair. It's like it's taking the mick there, dripping onto where it was. But it looks like it's ripped from here. I'll stand it back up if I can. Give us 2 seconds, I'll stand this up properly and we'll see. Right, so looking at it, here has snapped. Clean off. Well, clean in 2. None of the other ones are. That one's fine. And that was the direction because I remember that the hose is there. Then, this has come away. So that's ripped. Clean off. Most of it. So what I'm guessing is, what obviously a lot of people told us to do, is to put on slabs. So, if it's got too heavy, and it started pushing, that's give way and has the force of the water spilt that out. Like if that's, it should have give way like that. I found it like that pretty much. So why would that have burst? I mean, the water could have got out of the top of it, but why have that have burst? I mean, I don't think anyone would have done it. There's no point to them doing it. So I'm guessing it's just got too full and fell over. So pop that to the side, dig that, and that's going to be my next job. When I get up here, when it's sunny, it's meant to be 18 and stuff next week. So I'm going to come up here, dig that down and put a slab down, or a couple of slabs down to put the water there, because I'm not having that again. No, any weight in that, it's just going to collapse. I was going to put it there, but like back there on a slab, but that's going to collapse, isn't it? I'm going to have to buy, nearly swearing, I'm going to have to buy a new one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to buy something new one. I don't know if I keep that one, or maybe I need one of them IBCs, whatever they're called, the big ones, but I don't think it would fit there, and that would ruin my path bit. My friend's got one, and they've linked up some guttering to it, and it collected like the 4,000 within like a week or 2. It's just position now. I'm sure it's just dripping just to annoy us. So yeah, that's another expense I didn't think I was gonna have to pay for. Otherwise I'm lugging water up from the house constantly. Yeah, I'll have to slab that down and then get a new one. But all good, isn't it? This has been the wet season. This has been the wet time of year where I was meant to be collecting all my rainwater, but yeah, all gone. All 200 litres. And as you can see, yeah, the weeds have just blew up. So at least I know things can grow on here. At least I know they can grow. Well, I say at least I know things can grow. Going over to where I put my potatoes. Can you see anything coming up yet? Because I definitely can't. And I know what I'm looking for. But throughout this full bed, I'm not seeing anything yet. And somehow the scarecrows ended up there, from there, and that snapped. And that bit, and that bit, and that bit. I have no idea what would have caused them to snap, as the wind's not going to whip it that much that it snaps. Unless it did. I'm not saying sabotage, but I can't tell what would have caused that to fly over like that. But that was my next job to come up here, was that bed. I was going to bring some compost up tomorrow and make the pea bed. I don't know. Each weeds need controlled. But it's slowly and surely, for the benefit, this bed that I'm started to make hasn't got weeds on it. I've managed to keep on top of them. I mean, most of them. But I am in the middle of changing shifts at work to give us more time up here. So I'm hoping that'll help. But I look back, but I'm sure I put these potatoes here about 3 weeks ago. Surely they should be coming up. I'm a bit disappointed as well. I had set up the someone to drop off some manure for us. They went to be yesterday, but no show. Everyone seems to be getting, bar me. I've had someone say they're going to deliver quite a lot. Haven't got in contact. Had some wood chip, haven't got in contact. My next door one's got manure, and the ones down the bottom there, zoom in, they've just got their manure. And then there's me with nothing turning up. It's not going well. Might be the season of just trying to control these weeds and get beds in. It's just been so wet. I don't know if the rest of you have been struggling as well to even get up and do stuff, but I'm just struggling with it being peeing down and then going down to God knows what temperatures at night time. And back at the house, my peas are starting to grow, and all my flowers that I've been doing, my marigolds and nasturtiums as well. I've got broccoli and cauliflower and kale, which in this state they're not coming up here, so I'm going to really have to pull my finger out to do something. But on a happier note, I'm doing a grow along for some sunflowers. I've a couple of other YouTubers. I'm going to put some people up on the screen now with who are joining in with us, and we're going to try and do the tallest and the biggest head, or flower, head, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, a couple of us a couple of us have started planting them out. I've just done the ones for my big heads today. I did my tall ones not long ago, about a week ago, but the slugs attacked. And all of the top first leaves have now been trimmed down, so they're just a stalk. So I'm probably going to have to redo them ones, unless somehow they grow that quick, they'll just outgrow the slugs. So I'm going to probably have to do them. But if you'd like to join in, leave a comment below just saying that you'd like to join in and if you want to grow along with us. And also, I've made a Discord channel. Now, I'm going to leave the link in the description, and it's also in my link tree. I think that's what it's called. But I'm going to have a link to the Discord where it's just people are going to be talking about gardening pretty much. And it also, eventually, when the sunflowers do grow to full height and the sizes, we're all going to take pictures, measure them, and there's going to be like a separate part of it, I've already put it in, of where we're going to put the pictures of them and see who does have the tallest and the biggest flower. So if any of you want to join, link down there. So now I'm just being paranoid now, but now my lid won't fit on. What the hell is going on with this thing? Has it started moving forward? I don't understand why the lid wouldn't go on, and it doesn't. Clips at one side, but then the clip on this side is broke. When the hell did that happen? I swear the last time I was here, it definitely wasn't broke. Honestly, this has turned me into a paranoid mess. Right, I know I'm keep adding stuff on this video, but holy crap, look at this. Oh, can you not see it? The steam and the heat that's coming off this pile. I keep turning every so often, but it literally... You see it's steaming. I don't know if you're catching it in this video. Yeah, there. How hot it is. I've never managed to get compost like that before. I'm just very happy. I don't want to waste the heat, but I'm turning it every couple of weeks. But the heat and steam coming off this. It's like it's going to ash at the bottom. Am I doing it right? Is that too hot? I don't get it. My last one I had, they started like random shoes appearing and stuff. I swear someone's just messing with us. And I'm gonna end, I promise, I'm gonna end on a positive note. My plum tree, well actually my apple trees as well look amazing, but my plum tree, they're actually starting to get little plums in. I'll put a picture on, but that's my pretty much smile of this week. Because otherwise, after being up here, it's like bloody hell. It's just going to pot. I'm gonna have to really come up here and sort something out, because these weeds are going a bit crazy. I mean, they all are. I've looked at the plots at the other side and you can see this one. The weeds are just coming back. Considering the buildings on here, it just shows how prolific weeds are. But to be fair, nothing's grown on this patch here, which is actually going to be my butternut squash this year. I mean, I say patch, I've got one plant that's doing all right in the house. Yeah, butternut, maybe a pumpkin, but that's one of the bits that hasn't overgrown. It's where we're digging, like where we're digging's fine, but yeah, where we're having it's just oof. I popped this in just before I left. I was looking over the beds and taking some of the weeds out, but first potato, that must be, isn't it? Yes, but yes, thank God that's made it a bit more happier for us. But that is the only one I'm seeing so far. I'm gonna changes the whole mood, doesn't it? That was a mixed bag of emotions. Right, there's a big pile of poo here. Right, they've got some on. They've got some on. But I don't know whose it is. And I want to find someone and ask them, because I want some poo. And it is reducing down. I mean, it was twice the size of that. So people are using it, but I have no idea whose it is, and I don't just want to take it. No, leave it alone, leave it alone. I need to ask someone. I'll probably email the committee member. Oh, that was... I only come for a little breather up for myself. That was a bit of a mixed emotions with the weeds and that water, but at least I've got one little potato coming up. And that compost, that's really turned it around for me to make it actually like a good trip. But, yeah, it's constant, like ups and downs, the weather, stuff growing. I'm gonna have to look for stuff that grows better and wet, I think, just how wet it has been. I think it's going to continue doing this for years. But I knew I was going to have some teething problems with timing. We obviously work. Don't even know if I was in camera there because I'm locking up. 2 seconds. Yeah, we obviously work. I am reducing them hours and changing shifts slightly. It does mean I have to work on the weekends. But I'll get 3 days off instead of 2, and I'm working every other weekend. So that should give us some time when the kids are at school to be up there and actually do stuff. And the weather, it's a combination of time and weather for everything up there. But it's my first one, proper one anyway. It's the one where I'm doing everything for me. So tomorrow, if I get up, I want to do that pea bed. So I need to go to the garden centre, which is literally that pile on there, a couple 100 metres, a couple of bags of compost, walk up here with them, put them in that bed. That I'm going to do. I've got cardboard down, build the bed, put the sticks in for the peas to go up, put the peas in, and hopefully that'll be one bed that won't be covered in weeds because the cardboard. Then I might put some flags down where that water was, probably buy another water collection, and then the free thing I can do is the cardboard, get it from work, walk up here, and start putting it where I want the beds to stop them weeds. So yeah, that's me the next couple of weeks, or week if I'm pulling my finger out and actually doing more than I have been, which it was unavoidable. What has kept us away. Right, this time I will see you later. Fingers crossed I can get stuff done. Thank you.